John 13:12. Postquam ergo lavit pedeseorum, et accepit vestimenta sua, cum recubuis et iterum, dixit eis, scitis quid fecere mobis, ... Therefore, after he washed their feet, and took up his garments, after he had sat back down again, he said to them, Do you know what I have done for you? And here at the end, we should probably have a question mark. And everything up to that point in the verse consists of two subordinate clauses, both temporal. Both of the verbs in our first subordinate clause are perfect tense, third person singular, with Jesus as their subject. Remember, lavit has irregular stems, lavare, lavisse, lotum, and similarly for our second, accipere, accepisse, acceptum, formed off of that perfect stem, accepit, it is perfect tense as well. The object of lavit is pedes, with a genitive attached thereto, eorum, their feet, and then for accepit, its object is vestimenta sua, his garments. Then we have our second subordinate clause, cum recubuis et iterum. Now I put the comma after iterum, but it could just as easily be put before iterum as well. So a natural question that may arise is, why is this a separate clause from the postquam clause? If it's expressing the same time relation to the main verb, why not just keep it as part of the same clause, continue with the perfect tense, and say, et recubuit iterum, and he sat down? This is all the more the case when we look at the main text reading of the Nestle-Aland 28th edition of the Greek New Testament, and it reads, Kainepe sempalin. So why is this a separate clause? Well, it is my opinion that this is reflecting a variant reading in the Greek tradition. There are noteworthy instances of Greek manuscripts reading like this with an aorist participle. Even P66, one of our more important and among the earliest manuscripts for the text of John, attests this reading. However, the way it has any bearing on Latin today is concerning conventions of translating the aorist participle into Latin. And insofar as it is a temporal use of the aorist participle, it is pretty conventional to see cum plus pluperfect subjunctive to represent that in Latin from the Greek, which is why I think we have this less than normative sequence of subordinate clauses today. Then we finally get to our main verb, dixit eis, he said to them, and then open quotation, scitis quid fecere mobis, do you know what I've done for you? Scitis being the verb, and then an object clause, and since it is an indirect statement, fecere is in the subjunctive, and it is in the perfect tense following the sequence of tenses as you would expect.